What's up, Cowboy fans out there? This is Will again, coming at y'all with another video. Hey guys, real quick, this is pretty much a short video. I'm not gonna hold y'all today, I promise. This is a different style video, more laid back. I'm not all over the place with the clipboards and all that stuff. I'm just kind of talking about the season, talking about the Cowboys, NFL season coming up, and expectations, fans' expectations, media's expectations, NFL's expectations, Dallas Cowboys, America's team, and having a tougher schedule, you know, and etc. Things like that. But what I will say, information-wise, y'all probably already know, All-Pro tackle Tyron Smith is suffering some tightness in his back. So he's missed 2 practices now. So it's nothing to be alarmed about, you know. They're just taking precautions and just kind of, you know, letting him take it easy. Because last year he missed 2 or 3 games with, you know, back surgery. So we don't want that injury to come back to haunt him. You get what I'm saying? So Tyron Smith is I believe is our most dominant offensive lineman. As far as technique, I got to give it to Travis Fredericks and Martin. But Tyron Smith is our most dominant. He's our Larry Allen or Eric Williams offensive lineman. You know, if y'all don't remember how dominant Larry Allen and Eric Williams were back in the 90s, look it up. I'm telling you, they were beasts. They were beast mode before the phrase beast mode came out. But anyway, I wanted to talk about Jerry Jones and being inducted into the Hall of Fame. I believe it's well-deserved. Jerry Jones is a good dude. He's taken care of a lot of people. Made a lot of people rich. He's got Super Bowls under his belt, you know, and him and Jimmy were part of the reason of that success in the 90s, that dominance, being America's team, bringing America's team back alive, and the phrase, how about them Cowboys, and being the team of the 90s, if you will. I think I still, to this day, I'm still going to say we would have won 4. If Jimmy, we were supposed to win 4 Super Bowls. If Jimmy would have stuck with us, if Jerry wouldn't have fired Jimmy, they wouldn't have got into it or whatever, we would have won probably 5 or 6 Super Bowls. I'm just being honest, in the 90s. But, you know, it is what it is. It didn't happen, so, you know, we end up still winning a Super Bowl. We were supposed to win in 94, but, you know, 49ers got beefed up with Dion and Ken Norton and took some guys from us or whatever. And, you know, our coach wasn't there. Jimmy Johnson wasn't there. Barry Switzer took over the show, and you know how that goes. You know, a lot of players were getting past their prime, you know, nursing injuries. And, you know, we barely made it to the playoffs that year, you know, but we end up making it, and, you know, there you go. We got a Super Bowl out in 95. So, you know, it is what it is. But Jerry Jones is well-deserved of being in the Hall of Fame. I believe so. There are going to be a lot of guys there that used to play for the Cowboys. I believe Emmett's going to be there. Irvin's going to be there. Dion's probably going to be there. Troy Aikman, Moose Johnson, a lot of people, man. Like I say, he had a good relationship with a lot of the guys back in the past, back in the 90s. And he's done some good things for the community off and on the field. And, you know, Jerry Jones has got his ways, but, you know, he's done the job that he was supposed to. A lot of young cats don't remember. Probably weren't even born in the 90s. So you don't remember the success and what we went through, you know, late 80s, you know, being 1-15 and, you know, things like that. And then, boom, Jerry Jones, Jimmy Johnson, you know, stepped on the scene and made some things happen. So, but that's all I'm going to say about that. Jerry Jones, Hall of Fame, good job. In this NFL season finally being here, it's been a long time. It's been a tough road, tough summer. NFL takes the longest to come back. You know, it feels like 2-3 years have went by and no football. You know, we've been having to watch, you know, what I say, sissy sports and basketball and baseball, and, you know, had to resort to other things to get some entertainment. NFL is the most dominant sport, the most popular sport. So, women and children of all ages watch it. You know, the Super Bowl has become a national holiday. So, NFL is what that is, man. I'm glad football season's here. We're going to see how this season's going to iron out. We do have a tougher schedule this year. You know, I know us as fans have great expectations for this season. I'm hearing 15-1. I'm hearing undefeated. I'm hearing, maybe another 13-3 season, maybe a 14-2 season. It's going to be a lot harder this year to duplicate what we did last year because the simple fact of I believe in timing. Michael Jordan said it best. My success has a lot to do with a little bit of luck and timing. And I believe the Cowboys' success last year was timing. I'm not going to say a little bit of luck because we were on a roll. We had a rhythm going. We had a good formula. We had a lot of pieces that were in the right place to be successful last year. We've got a lot of new additions, a lot of new faces this year. So I really, and I don't want to say this because I don't want to think, oh, you're not a Cowboy fan. Oh, you don't believe in your team and all this stuff. Come on, man. Anyway, I believe we're going to make it to the playoffs, but we're not. I don't think we're going to have the type of season we had last year. You got to remember, Dak and Zeke were rookies last year. They were hungry. And I'm not saying they're not going to be hungry this year, but, Romo was in. He got hurt. Dak stepped in with all the fire intensity you need as a quarterback, as a young quarterback. And what made a name for itself and proved itself to the NFL. So did Zeke. And two rookies at the most important position of the team, ran the show last year. And we're going to have that again. So hopefully that success will trickle down to this season too. I'm hoping for, I hope we go undefeated. That's what I want. But in a realistic world, I seriously doubt that. But, it's going to be a tough season. We got a tougher schedule. All these primetime games, nationwide games, shit. If you look at our schedule, every game is primetime. We're just the team to beat now. Everybody's worried about what the Cowboys going to be doing. They hate us so much, but then again, they're worried about us. That's how you know you're doing something right. And I've said that before. But like I say, man, it's going to be a tougher year, man. We got a very tough schedule. And I call this a redemption season. This is payback for New York, payback for Green Bay. We need to beat those two teams. We need everybody healthy. We need everybody available. And the first part of the season, a lot of people are not going to be available, so we got to adjust. Marinelli has to adjust and adjust to these suspensions and off-the-field issues we got going on because that does exist. You cannot forget that, We're excited about the season here coming up, and I'm excited more than anybody. I can't wait till Thursday just to see some type of football, even though a bunch of scrubs are going to be playing. I'm not going to even go over who's not going to go. I mean, it's common sense, really. All you got to do is say, there's no need for, so-and-so's not going, so-and-so's not going. Pretty much preseason, you're not going to see a lot of people playing, and that's just it. Especially the Hall of Fame game. This game really doesn't mean anything. It's pretty much another practice. It's just going to be on your TV screen this time, so. But that's pretty much all I got, man. I just wanted to kind of talk about my feelings toward this season, expectations, and things like that. I would love to go in, before I go, I would love to go in this year. And this is experience from last year where we went through being 13-3, going into the playoffs, having to rest. You get what I'm saying? See, for example, and I say this a million times, I'm almost 40 years old. When I start work, my job is kind of physical, So when I start work, I'm good as long as I continue to work. But if I sit down and rest and let my body rest for about 20, 30 minutes, I'm screwed because my body has to start over again. You get what I'm saying? See, y'all young cats, y'all don't keep living and you know what I'm talking about. But, I believe that's what killed us last year. We had that awesome record, went into the season, went into the postseason with that awesome record, one of the best records in the NFL, and we rested and we gave our bodies time to sit and tighten, and we gave our mental state time to sit and tighten, and we were not able to perform like we've been performing. See, when we win those games last year, we were winning back to back to back to back to back. Every week, win. And then we got that chance to rest, and we're like, oh, shit. you know, got to start over. So I think I would rather, I hate to say this, man, I would rather go in as a wild card. So that way we keep playing. You get what I'm saying? You keep your car. You know, you ever notice, you know, back in the day when you growing up, your dad told you go out and start that car. You're like, why? Why am I going? Just go out and start the car, you know, and let it run. Let the garage up, start the car. You know, because that car had been sitting, you know. Because, you know, back then we had, you know, my mom had 3 and 4 cars sitting, you know, outside. And some cars didn't get driven, you know what I'm saying? So they would always tell me, hey, y'all go out there and start that car and, you know, let it run for about 20 minutes. I'm like, why are you doing that? Now I see why. Because when you let shit sit, it fucks up. And that's what happened with us last year. So I'd rather go in as a wild card, man, than have an awesome record, let these youngsters head get bigger, and oh, we're in the playoffs. Oh, we got the best record. Oh, now we on break this week. Then boom, play a team like Green Bay again, or somebody hot, and they come in and beat us because they've been playing. You get what I'm saying? We haven't. You know, we sitting up resting, waiting on an opponent. So, you know, I don't want that again. You know, now if we happen to do that, you know, you know, by all means, I would love a perfect season, but I know that's not going to happen. It's not a perfect world. So, but we'll see, guys. That's all I got, man. I just wanted to run my mouth about some Dallas Cowboy football, about this season coming up, and how ready I am, how excited I am, and I know you are. So, hey, y'all make sure I got more videos to come, man. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe, leave a like, comment, holla at your boy. I'm out.
And the only thing else I got to say is,